Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Action figure magic in the house this morning. Anakin Skywalker is our guest, and I can't wait to check him out. I apologize for the glare on the box. We're not going to really spend too much time on it. Here he is, looking all awesome and dapper. There's his side art, which some people just don't like, but that's their problem, not mine. There is the back of the box with all the warnings and languages that you can read those warnings in. There's that stomped in DPC number. He's number 17 in the wave. In the world between worlds, Anakin Skywalker appears to his former Padawan, Ahsoka to teach her one last crucial lesson. Yes, he does. Let's get him unboxed and get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at this freshly unboxed specimen of a BlackSeries figure. I'm impressed just on the first look alone. That is a great likeness of Hayden / Anakin Skywalker. Where to start? The soft goods are awesome. I love how they're interwoven. They seem to be held in by his butterfly joints and this collar here, which is pretty ingenious. Well, speaking of butterfly joints, my boy got them in spades. You could bring them things all the way to his back. Yeah, dude, look at that. What? That is what butterfly joints are for, my friends. Not these little tiny movements. You want big movements. You know, oh, Buffalo, hey, come get me. Yeah, I can kind of see it. If I can get this stinking elbow bent. There we go. Oh my god. Dude, that's awesome. He looks great. Yes, dude. Wow. I have not bought a BlackSeries in such a long time due to there being nothing really out there. So, I mean, this is the first one that's got me happy to have gotten a BlackSeries, you know. I see some other ones out there I want, like Ezra from Peridia, the Red Praetorian Guard of Moff Gideon's looks great. I'm probably going to pass on Moff Gideon because that head sculpt is just yikes. But this guy is, he's like akin to that Mandalorian we got. Not the Minds of Mandalorian. Glavis Ringworld Mandalorian. That's who I can compare him to. Nice and definitive. Well, maybe I won't use the word definitive quite yet. Let's quickly go over his articulation, and then we'll get into a stop-motion articulation demonstration. Let's check it out. All right, what do we got under the skirts, Annie? Wow, a thigh cut. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Haven't seen a thigh cut in ages on a BlackSeries. There's his pinned double jointed legs, which I guess is whatever. I didn't know that it was going to have pins on his legs like that. These almost cover it, so I think I can live with it. Feet on ball rocker hinge joints, of course. Let's see. Oh, these butterflies are just to die for. Absolutely. Just, yeah. All right. What do we got in the elbows department? Oh, are these... It's so hard to tell. Are these double jointed? Oh my lord. Let me see. What do you think, Anakin? I don't like sand, but I look alright. It's like they wanna be double jointed. Well, at least if it's a single joint, it's past 90, so that's fine with me. You know, with those butterflies and the thigh cut, the looks, the cloth goods. Let's see. You can bend over or forward crunch that much. You can backward crunch wise and that much. Hey, dudes. That's a cool head sculpt, dude. Hands. Oh, this one's up and down, which would lead me to probably think, oh no. Well, yeah, this one is in and out, and this one is the vertical. Gotcha. You can look this far up. Well, let's straighten them out and then use his real neck powder. Well, I mean, it's not all the way up, but does it have to be? Probably not. And that's as far as you can look down, which definitely works for me. What is going on here, guys? What? That's odd. I didn't know anything was clipped like this. Interesting. 1 second. Right. Got to admit, where this belt came undone, from when I was showing you his articulation, it came undone, and I fear it's going to come undone every time I move him. I hope that's not the case. If it becomes the case, that's going to be my first issue. Already I'm pretty scared because I do a lot of movements. Is that where his lightsaber is supposed to peg in? Wow, that's kind of... we'll have to see how that works, man. Alright, so other than that one little issue, I'm ready for a stop-motion articulation demonstration. Are you? Yeah, let's do it. One with the force. It's working! Only one. Amazing, Anakin. Wait, show's not over, Master. Council business. I'll be right back. Underestimate my new power. All right, ladies and gentlemen, midway point and observations, and a look at his accessories, which, as you can see, we've already begun to use to show them off here in this section of the video. At first, I have not seen one of these clip-ins, not that I can remember anyway. Usually they had hooks, the last I knew, but I definitely like how that fits in there. Much more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's much more in there, like it's not going to come out. Well, I guess, wow, I haven't done a BlackSeries figure in a while. Even this Obi-Wan is old, but he still has that little clip too. Interesting. I got to get back into BlackSeries. There's a bunch out there I want to, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, okay. Anyway, what do I think of this guy so far? I think he is the best human species Star Wars action figure BlackSeries that we have gotten yet. I love his look. They definitely put time and effort into it. I love that he has thigh cuts. I love that he has double jointed legs. I love that he looks like who he's supposed to look like. The butterfly joints are to die for, and he's a great figure. So that's what I think so far. But after this weapons accessory stop motion demonstration, and at the end we'll wrap it up and we'll see what we find then. But as of now, I think he's great. Oh, quick montage. Be right back. All right, there's that hilt looking epic. Woohoo! All right, one more. And there we have it. That was his accessory figure montage. All right. One little thing before I get into the next stop motion. This belt, since I put it back together, has not come apart, which definitely makes me feel a lot better, as does seeing the hilt plugged into that belt. It worked like a charm. So things I was worried about seem to have worked out. So let's see some stop motion Anakin Skywalker weapon and accessories stop motion demonstration. Yes. All right. See you in a minute. You will be revealed. Jedi, you better run. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this one. I think, what a great figure, first of all. Absolute awesome masterpiece. That belt buckle thing that I thought would be a problem and would keep coming undone never came undone again, which is awesome. So we already know where that's going to take them. These are other BlackSeries, figures that cameoed or co-starred. This guy. For Star Wars aficionados, I hope you like a little Star Wars fan fiction with your review / stop motion review, stop motion demonstration part. Okay, whatever that means. Now, I said I didn't have any proper Anakin figures, or at least open ones. However, I do have this thing, which I am never going to open unless they were to make another rerun of it or whatever. That might happen, but it might not happen. I've seen it not happen. Or it could happen where it comes in a different box, whatever. This one I didn't buy two because I didn't have the opportunity to buy two. There was only one in the store. It was an exclusive somewhere, so he's not coming out of the box until otherwise noted. Now this is the first run of this. I've seen some people head swapping this head and putting it on this body and liking it better. I don't know. I don't really want to do that or have any need to do that. This guy, I don't know. Say what you want about the stop motions. I mean, they're really just there to show the figure in action and how he would look and or act with other figures and stuff, So it's not like, I don't know. It's not like I'm going for a stop motion artist of the year, but when I do a good one, I know I've done a good one, and I did 2 good ones with this guy. I would have left a third post-credit scene with this. However, I could not do that because I erased what I would have left. It would have been one of those stop motion demonstrations, but without the music, so you could have heard the words clearer. But anyway, you'll figure it out. Or if you need to ask, please ask away in the comments, and I'll let you happily know the dialogue of both of the stop motion scenes. Anyway, this figure, my first BlackSeries review in a long time, he gets a 10. Boom. That's it. Simple. There's no way not to give him a 10. These butterflies are just to die for. I'm a butterfly nut. That's what I like. A good figure to me has butterflies that will, let his arms hit the back as if a real human were doing it, So, again, he gets a 10 all day. I recommend him all day. I was lucky to get him for the $25. However, I am seeing him for 31, 32, 27. I don't know. I thought we had a 90-day respite with this stupid Trump tax, so I don't know. It's really affecting me over here, so just please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. I'm a simple guy. I'm just trying to entertain you and get use out of my toys, like anybody else. We are very close to monetization, but that is not what motivates us. Entertaining you all is what motivates us. And with that, I will bid you adieu. Awesome figure. Grab him. Thank you for watching. Peace. We out.
Thanks so much for watching.